We are live just for today because we're still gonna keep going. So, to everybody out there, hello, hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And what we are going to talk about for today are three foods, three vitally important growing foods to boost your health and your joy, your happiness of what you love to do in life. And what we're going to be discussing first is the simple fact that for most of us, we believe that the doctor is the end all be all of helping us to get to where we need to go in our health, and we take all the power from us because we don't realize that we're the ones who are supposed to take care of our body at the end of the day. We're the ones, just like cars, we always take care of them. We pull out the oil and everything else. Why are you not doing that for yourself? Tell me what you guys think about that in the comments down below. But even in my own experience, I didn't take care of my health. And then I realized that the chemicals I was getting from different medicines wasn't really helping me out until I researched for myself what works for my body. So here is number one. One of the most powerful things. In ancient Egypt, it was used to keep people strong, and some would say to the point of it was the medicine of immortality in a sense. But black cumin seed oil. Black cumin seed oil, in my own experience, not only boost how you feel in a sense, but what it is capable of. It is to help you get rid of different diseases such as any virus that comes in, like cancer, HIV, and so on and so forth. And this is one of the vital elements due to the elements in it through the amino acids that binds to you, because there are about, I believe, 91 amino acids that you do not have. One of them you can actually find in cumin. Cumin is able to balance yourself from those diseases and help you. But number two, spirulina. Spirulina is a green algae. It's most notably found especially in Hawaii, for example. Spirulina is said to have 3 times more protein than beef. And the other thing about that, one way or another, many people believe that you gotta get your protein from other animals and everything else. But what you have to realize is there is only one living thing on this planet that can create its own protein, and those are plants. Plants create those proteins, and those animals that eat those plants gain that protein. What you're eating, in all essence, is recycled protein. So, would it be better to listen to the person who has the horse or the horse's mouth itself, if you get what I mean? You want to get it straight from the horse's mouth in a sense. You want to get it straight from the source of where it comes from. And even in my experience from the energy, even now I'm on spirulina. The energy of spirulina alone can boost your immune system and your energy. And you might just feel a lot better at the end of the day, because even in my own experience from when I was eating meat, it made me feel a lot sicker at times because of the fact that what you may not realize is it takes 24 hours to digest meat. And I talked about this in the Pink Elephant in the Room conversation, that due to your intestines being the way it is, kind of shaped in a sense like this, the meat can get stuck through those areas and making it harder to digest other food and clotting other food up from going further. So, trying out spirulina is what I would say to people due to your experience of what could work for you, including the black cumin oil. And, of course, number three, monatomic gold. You may not realize it, but as the sun is up there, as all this grass is green, all the birds are chirping and everything else, you are a part of all of this. You are all of this. You are a part of the star system because you are made of star dust. And that being said means you are made of every material especially found in the periodic tables. But like I said earlier, there is a certain amount of sources that you're not capable of creating on your own that are beneficial to your health. Monatomic gold, and this isn't the only metal that can help. There's also silver and platinum and copper. These are elements that are vitally important to your body and growing it and keeping it full and steady. In my own experience, what monatomic gold did was it helped to create my own attraction to things, and not only that, it allowed me to see further into the aspect of simply what I need to do. I was more focused. I had a lot more energy at the end of the day. And that is what a lot of that does in a sense. But let's get on to the other part of this, the joy part of these three. For the black human, many of us, in a sense, worry all the time about our health. If we were to get cancer, if we were to get a disease of any kind, thinking we had to panic and we don't have a way out, you have a way out. No matter who you are out there, realize that you are your greatest version and you create whatever comes to you. If you want to be healthy, and if you have someone like a doctor telling you that there's no possible way and you only have 4 weeks, 3 weeks, or so on to live, you have to decide for yourself if that doctor is correct or if you're going to create a way for yourself, because you have to understand that most doctors are educated just enough to listen to the medical field and not educated enough to question it. And that even for the people who go to hospitals and clinics do not even think to question that. I didn't think to question that myself. It made me feel a whole lot better to question it because of the simple fact that I now know what can work for my body to keep me healthy, to keep me growing, instead of hearing it from someone else about what I should do, how I should do it. You have to understand that the medical field is not tasked in a sense of the health field, of teaching you the vital importance of what you need to do in order to keep you healthy. They give you different pills and supplements sometimes to pretty much what would say treat your body. But remember, it is treating your body. It is not curing your body. To cure your body is to find what truly works for you. And you have to realize there aren't going to be people who are going to show you that. So you have to be willing to do the research and go further on your own to create something amazing. For the number two, which was spirulina, in my own experience, when I had actually been eating on a regular meat-filled diet, pretty much I was a lot more sluggish. I got extremely tired, and one of the biggest problems for me, especially during my journey, was I had a very low amount of iron in my body and in my system. And I had to take iron supplements, and as I was eating the same diet and eating iron supplements, I had these headaches that would pierce through my head, and I felt within my heart I had to stop taking these supplements. And even for certain supplements, you have to seriously be careful for the simple fact that some of them actually are harmful to you. I remember hearing a story about a man in I believe, the Navy, who was on supplements and exercising, and he just completely just fell to the floor and died. Now, what I would say to people, you have to seriously, again, find what works and what doesn't work. Look detailed into what you are eating, what you are taking. Now, when I was looking into spirulina, And when I got into my 7 day vegan challenge, when I became a vegan, when I was actually on spirulina, I had realized a big difference in energy. I had a lot more energy. I could stay awake for longer, especially at night. I would be up all times of the day, just writing all sorts of things, just like I'm doing right now with my videos. I would just write that information down. I would do this, I would do that, I would do videos and everything else, and I would just keep going everywhere. I had a lot more energy. And the joy from that is the simple fact that you will be happier knowing you can boost your energy and enjoy your life. Because many of us don't want to be sluggish. Many of us want to grow ourselves and be able to do what we desire. Because I remember when I was younger, I was a lot bigger than this. And to be able, even though before I had lost weight, to be able to still push myself at this age. So many people when you're young will tell you that after after 30, after 40 or 50, it's all downhill. It's only downhill if you allow it to be downhill. And that's what you should be happy about, is growing your energy and allowing yourself to grow in the sense. But not only that, the science of this would be by taking spirulina, you should be more willing to exercise for yourself. Be more willing to take care of the mind. Meditate. Don't complicate. Because of the simple fact of it will help boost what you already have, in essence. So, taking the spirulina, of course, it will help. But it's important to also keep your body and mind in good condition to keep going from there. On top of that, number 3, monatomic gold, the mind. Monatomic gold truly is an amazing product of source energy. Or better yet, not even a product. It is amazing for the simple fact of what it is capable of doing, the element of gold itself. What it can simply do is boost your mental, allow you to have quicker memory reflexes, and on top of that, open more of your psychic energy and open more of your dreams when you sleep. And I forgot the word for it. There's a word, and it slipped my tongue just now, but that's okay. It can make it more easier for you to understand the reality of your dreams. Your psychic energy, but on top of that, meditating while taking monatomic gold, due to what meditation does in lowering stress and allowing you to relax more. When I was personally on monatomic gold, one of the things I noticed, even when I wasn't meditating at first, was that I was very calm about things. I would watch people say certain things to me, and maybe it wasn't too pleasant, but there was a calm. I didn't feel in a sense that, oh, like, how could you do this to me and this and that? I felt, it's okay. I understand. Because I was looking past the person instead of who they were being at this point. I was looking right through them. The happiness is that you will see everything around you a little bit differently, and the perspective of growing who you are. And of course, what I would mention to that, to keep making sure you get to that point especially, is to meditate. Meditation side by side with the monatomic gold does help to boost how you see your perspective on people, because you have to realize you can't control what people do. You can't control people's emotions. You can only control your own emotions and how you grow. That is the only thing you can do in growing who you are as a person. So, keep growing who you are. Look into that. Do your own research and realize how amazing, how beautiful, how divine, how great you all are. How much you are the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within who you are. So, to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.